Hi, my name's Ken Stawaz, and I'll be your host pro today for this golf tip that is brought to you by linksmangolf.com. Today's tip will be about tempo. I always feel that if someone's mechanics of their golf swing are fairly sound, other than the occasional tune-up from a pro, you're going to work on tempo more than anything. Tempo is kind of the glue that holds everything together. We all tend to swing too hard, we tend to swing too fast. Golf is a game of distance, in our minds anyway, is a game of distance more than it is a game of accuracy. We're all trying to hit the ball farther. If anybody as a golfer says they don't want to hit the ball farther, I want to meet them. I've never met one. A gentleman once asked me if I could give him just one tip, just one sentence that would be the secret to golf, to the golf swing. What would it be? And he thought I was going to take time to think about it, and I didn't. I said, well, sir, I said, if you always have your arms and your body moving in the same direction at the same time, you're going to be fine. And he looked at me very puzzled, kind of scratched his head, and walked away like I didn't know what the heck I was talking about, like I was half nuts. But it's true. We talked before in the other segment about the hub of the wheel. Basically, your body will provide the tempo of your swing. I can only move my body so fast. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's about it. There's my tempo. Now, everybody has different tempos. Some players swing a little faster than others. Some players rotate their body faster than others. But basically, all tour players, the tempo is the same. It's a 3-to-1 ratio. And there's a book and a DVD out there called Tour Tempo that talks a lot about this. And the 3-to-1 is, it'll be 3 parts backswing and 1 part back to the ball. 3 to 1. All right, so there's an acceleration here. Now, if I take my body and turn it, again, you're going to see that kind of ratio, 3, 1. So if I take my arms now, put the club in my hands, grip the club correctly like always, and I just get my tempo working, let my arms follow the lead of my body. Now, some people would argue that the arms swing and your body follows your arms. You could argue either way, but basically they go together. So if I can swing, get the hub of the wheel turning, 1, 2. 1, 2. Tempo equals timing. Timing is important. As we said, we need to time everything so that when we get to the ball, everything lines up correctly so we can hit the ball square and hit it solid. One example that's often used, that I often use when I teach, is a child on a swing. If you get a child on a swing, you push the child, swing goes up, doesn't really stop, it just comes back down. So it's 1, 2. When it comes down, does it accelerate? Yes, that's gravity. 1, 2. 1, 2. Some people get so rushed on their backswing and so rushed trying to hit the ball in the downswing that they lose their tempo. And so their timing, it breaks down. They don't have time to get their body moving to the position that it needs to be when they strike the ball. So work on tempo. One good way to do that is just hold the club like this and just turn and turn. And just count it to yourself. 1, 2. You notice 1 is drawn out. It's a little bit longer. That's 3 parts to 1 part. 1, 2. If you can do that, you'll notice that your feet feel different. You'll notice that your balance is starting to shift in the correct direction. Again, here my arms and my body are working together in the same direction. 1, 2. If I can attach the club, do the same thing, all of a sudden my swing feels much smoother. I feel like I'm swinging the club instead of hacking and chopping at the ball, which unfortunately is just something you see a lot out there on golf courses. So work on the tempo, work on the rotation of your body, feel it in your feet, and you'll have what looks like a real golf swing.